I just focused on 7 muscle groups that help me build an aesthetic physique faster. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you the exact training routine I followed that helped me build an aesthetic and attractive looking physique. And the number one thing that you wanna focus on is the exercise you do. Most people go to the gym and they don't even know what exercise they should do for certain muscle groups. For example, if you're going to the gym and if you're training chest, you probably know only about like bench press and dumbbell bench press and some like chest press and everything. But you also have to focus on the certain muscle type and muscle group that you want to grow more. For example, if you want to focus more on aesthetic and attractive look, you have to train more of your upper chest rather than your middle chest and your lower chest. So we only have to do like incline chest press or incline dumbbell bench press to focus more on the aesthetic and attractive look. And just like upper chest, there are other 6 muscle groups that you want to focus more on. For example, you have to train more of your neck to have a masculine look, and also your upper traps and your side delts to have a wide look, and your lats, like the especially your upper lats as well, and your abs and also your biceps and your quads more. And if you want to know more about the certain muscle groups and the certain exercise that you want to focus on to have an V taper and an aesthetic look, just check out this video. I've already talked about a lot of exercises that will give you an aesthetic look. And how frequently you train will give you faster results. If you're a beginner and if you're going to the gym only 3 to 4 times or maybe like 2 to 3 times in a week, that will not actually help you build muscle faster. It will help you like build a certain amount of muscle, but your body will get used to it faster and you will not even see like bigger gains after like 1 or 2 months. So if your goal is to get jacked and become aesthetic and attractive, and if you're going to the gym only 2 times and 3 times in a week, you will not actually get faster results. You have to train your muscles frequently. You have to train every muscle groups of your body at least 2 times in a week to get faster results. And you also have to focus more on the repetition and also the progressive overload. And what I mean by repetition is like certain muscle groups like your lateral delts and your like legs or some kind of muscle groups need more repetition to grow more. For example, if you're doing like only like 2 to 3 reps or maybe 5 reps on the bench press or maybe on the lateral delts, it will not actually grow more. But if you do like at least like 15 to 20 repetition or like on like lateral delt, it will grow more because it is the type 2 muscle and it will need more repetition because it is a small muscle and it needs more repetition to grow more. But if you talk about like legs or maybe like chest or maybe back, it will not actually need like more repetition because it is a type A muscle. You will gain more muscle just by doing the repetition of 8 to 12 rep range. And you also have to focus on progressively overloading weekly, not only by repetition but also by increasing the weights yet you're lifting. For example, if you're lifting 20 kilograms on the chest press, you have to increase the weight up to 2.5 kilograms each hand. Or maybe like if you can't increase the weight, you can increase the rep range also by 2 to 3 reps or maybe 5 reps to actually get in that uncomfortable zone and giving your body a reason to grow more muscles. And if you're struggling to lift heavier than before and increasing the weights or maybe increasing the rep range and progressively overloading, you're probably doing the exercise in the shit form. Your form is not good enough and you're not breathing enough and you're not actually lifting the weight in a right way. So that's why you need a coach, and having a coach makes a big difference in your training and also your transformation journey. And I remember one day I was doing the squats with my gym buddy, and he has done squats maybe a couple of times, or maybe he's doing like for the first time in his life for like 50 kilograms. And I observed that his form was not good enough, like he was not sitting on in a proper form and he was not like going down slowly and everything, and his form was not good enough and he was not actually tilting his glutes, keeping his back straight and everything. And I helped him about that, like you have to sit like that, you have to keep your back straight and everything, you have to see yourself in the mirror like in the proper form and everything. And suddenly his form went to like 3 out of 10 to like 9 out of 10, and he suddenly improves very well in the next set. And he was also telling me that it feels very good when I sit down like with the proper form and everything. I feel better contraction in my quads when he tell me about that form and everything. And when he told me that, I was like thinking about my own journey, like how I went from 0 to 10 out of 10 squat like form, and it takes me a year to learn how to proper squat and building a like more heavier squat and everything. And it's only because I was learning on my own and I was not having any coach, but he has me on his side. Like he has me on his side telling him that like what he has to do and like doing the proper form and everything. That's why he makes more progress than me, and that's why he's getting faster results than me. So that's why having a coach makes a big difference. If you have a one-on-one coach who is expert in your field and everything, becoming aesthetic and everything, and most people waste years of their life figuring out what diet they should follow and what exercise they should do and everything. They just don't know about the exercise, about building an aesthetic body, and about the protein and the carbs and the fats and everything. They just don't know about anything else. They just go to the gym like a retarder, and they just do like 10 sets on the chest press or like bench press or something, and they don't even know about anything else. And like I'm telling you, like if two guys go to the gym at the same time and one guy has a personal one-on-one coach and the other guy doesn't have any coach, after 6 months or 1 year, who's gonna make more progress? Obviously the guy who has like one-on-one coaching with the expert in his side. And obviously I'm biased here because I wanted you to buy my course, but I'm telling you, if you just have a one-on-one coaching with me or a mentorship with me, you will make more progress than the other guys in the gym, because I will grab your hand and keep you accountable on this journey, and I will tell you exactly what to do in the gym and about the exercise, about the routine, about the diet and everything. I will tell you exactly what things you should eat and what things you should do in your daily routine and everything to gain more progress in your fitness journey and also becoming more attractive. Because it's not only about knowing the things. Most people know about how to do exercise and everything, how to become more fit and everything, but they never go to the gym. They just overthink about everything like a retarder and they don't even take action. And you probably are the same guy who just overthinks about going to the gym for straight like 2 to 3 months and you don't even take action. You need someone who forcefully grabs your hand and tell you exactly what to do, what diet you should follow, what exercise you should do to improve your life in a better way. And if you're still thinking about going to the gym like a retarder, you will never succeed in life, because people who are masculine and who get ahead in life just move quickly and they just take action again and again. Click on the top link in the description and watch this video, and goodbye.